My name is Gary Acosta. I'm from Lockport, 72 years old. I'm on the town council at the present time. I'm a graduate of Central Lafourche, Vietnam combat veteran. I've been in charge of the American Legion 11 of the past 14 years. I've also been commander of Disabled American Veterans for the past 3 years, and am on the draft board for this area, represent our area. The reason I want to run for mayor is there's a lot of things in town that I'd like to see get done that really aren't getting done. And I know that the mayor really can't act on things without the council. They're the main lawmakers in the town. And some things that were done, I'm not saying were done illegally, but were done in an inappropriate way. And I'd like to correct some of those things and also move forward, try to get some people in this town to open businesses and live here. Now, one way to do it is just keep it like it is, and I'm sure nobody will want to move in with all the blight and the trash and everything that you see when you come into town. It's not a good look. We need to clean the town up. We need to get people working together. I work with parish officials, state officials, anybody. I have a good rapport with a lot of people in the parish and a few of them in the state. And I think I can get some help to get things done and get them done the right way. I think that if we put a facelift on Lockport and get the community to work together and try to get everything back up to par. You know, I grew up in this town, and it was really a beautiful town 60 years ago. And Main Street was where everything was happening. Then the highway passed through town and kind of get away with uptown. So now we have a few businesses there. Well, not businesses really, but we have a few old businesses, and most of them need repair. One thing to do is keep the people who own the businesses accountable for their buildings. The town has surplus the old playhouse, which we can't afford to repair it with the insurance monies we have, so we voted to surplus it and sell it. We just put a roof on the Ford garage, and we're working to get it buttoned up, and we'll probably surplus it. We don't need to be in the rental business. It costs us money to have these buildings, as the rent we collect is not even what we pay in insurance. Would love to keep the boat museum in Lockport, but you know, it really depends on the people in the parish if they want it here. They're going to have to come up and give us a hand on it, because we can't afford to keep operating it. And we'd love to see, I know the guys over there are really passionate about it, and we'd love to keep them here. We'd love to get them some help to keep it here, but we just can't do it ourselves. It's not feasible for us to do it. But as far as the buildings that some of the people in town own, they need to just get up and do something. Fix them, get rid of them, so somebody can come in and maybe do something in the old part of town and kind of revive it a little bit. Get some tourism in here, get people to look at things and see that there is some stuff in this town that's worth coming here for. I plan to do everything that the law allows to get people to move on their blighted properties, tear down. You know, there are several houses in town that no one can live in. You know, it's horrible. We have yards that are so full of junk that you know, the neighbors are complaining. They're getting rats, roaches, and everything from people not maintaining their own property. One thing I plan to do, I don't care who they are. If I'm not going to make any promises that I can't keep. I won't tell you if you're my friend, you can keep your blighted property, or you know, I'll do favors for you. I won't go cut your grass. Get the town to cut your grass. You know, we're going to do things legally. We're going to do them the proper way, and hopefully get this thing moving. We've had a problem lately with animals running loose, and I know the last election there were a lot of jokes made about the chickens in Lockport and everything else. Well, now it's not trying to be comical, but we have a pig problem, and it seems like the old same pig keeps getting out and they keep getting fined. I don't know what we'd have to do to make them get rid of the pig or lock it up, do what they need to do with it. But you know, there's other things in town. People have animals running all over. It's you know, it's comical in a way, I guess, but then really it's serious. I don't want a pig coming in my yard messing up stuff. I don't want somebody's cow walking across my yard or whatever it is. I know there are people who have loose rabbits running around. I see them all the time. It's not a good deal. And any animals we have in town should be pets. Should be dogs or cats or guinea pigs. But you know, there's no reason to have a pet pig in a municipality, or you know, whatever, pet horses or chickens. Or we just need to clean that up. It's no secret that we have a problem with drugs in Lockport. Of course, everybody talks about it on Facebook. If you're concerned about it, call the right authorities. You know, report people that are in the neighborhood. Don't just sit there and go, oh man, these people are all on meth, and these people, it's not doing anybody any good. Get on the phone and call somebody that matters, somebody who can do something about it. Just don't tell your neighbor or get on Facebook and blab it all over the place. You know, if you help the town clean it up, it can be cleaned up. So if everybody's proactive in trying to do this, I think we can get it straightened up. I hope that we're at the bottom of what we'll see in this town, and that from now on everything will go up. I think we're at a low point for pretty much everything. I mean, since the hurricane, we've have things that hadn't come back yet. We understand that. I mean, you know, it's, hey, people don't have the insurance money, don't have this, they don't want to fix it. But some people are really cheating the system. You know, there's people living in FEMA trailers who weren't living on the property before. That's nothing to do with the town, that's FEMA. You know, it's rules that they have. I don't agree with them, but it is what it is. Federal government kind of takes over when it comes to town business. So I think if we can get all of these things level out, get these things out of town, I think by February they have to be out, or they're going to reassess them and see if they need to move. And I think when that happens, we might see a little increase in the not say the beauty of the town, but you know, see everything getting a little better, a little more enticing for people to come in. Presently, we're dealing with stray animals and animals that shouldn't be in town. I mean, we have a process to do it. The people are given warnings, and then the fine comes up. They have to go to court, pay the fine. Luckily, we have a couple of them that have been doing it. So maybe that'll get the rest of them to follow suit and say, well, you know, it's not worth $400 or $500 to have an animal that really doesn't do me any good or does any good to the town. So hopefully it'll take care of itself through fining people and, you know, explaining to them that this isn't a place to keep your animals. A lot of people don't know, but the mayor doesn't have full authority in this town to do anything. Anything done within the town has to be approved by the council. They hold the purse strings, they have the money, they tell us where to spend it. We have public meetings so people can put their input if we're doing an ordinance or doing whatever, and anything we want to upgrade in town or whatever. It's not up just to the council and to the mayor, it's up to the people. So they have an opportunity to come in and speak their piece. Whatever they say and the council interprets and they vote on is what the mayor has to go by. I don't plan to, you know, or don't foresee any problems with working with the council since I'm on it now and know most, you know, all the guys on it, not most of them, but know all of them on it. And I think we work pretty good together. I think the way to increase tax revenue in town is holding people accountable for their actions. You know, if you get in trouble, don't run somewhere and try to get a ticket fixed, or, oh man, I didn't do this and I didn't do that. You know, if you did something, own up to it, pay your fine. Every business in town should have a license to operate in the town of Lockport. Go ahead and pay it. Pay your annual fees. Attract business. If we clean the town up, we can get some more businesses. That's really the only way you're going to get a bigger tax base. We're right now with Rogers leaving and the Dollar Store leaving and a couple of other places out here. Mugshots is probably closing down. That's 3 businesses right there that we're not getting a thing from. We need to get someone in here to you know, see what they can do with the Dollar General open. We need another store in town. Somebody that can come in and bring more revenues. Now we have another restaurant opening. We have a store that's going to be serving mostly Central American food. I mean, well, not processed food, but they'll have you know, all of the ingredients to make Spanish foods with. That's going to help the town out. We have a new restaurant that just opened a few months ago. They're doing great. So they're helping. We just need to get people in the buildings we have that are livable or could house something. Let's get somebody in there to take a look at it and see if we can get some more people in this town to get a bigger tax base. I think right now we're about where we should be for taxes. I know, well, people say, well, if we're short of money, we ought to go up on taxes. To me, that's more or less punishing the people that are helping you, you know. I don't think at this time, I'd have to look at everything, you know. I just can't look at it through a multicolored lens and come up with the answer. But, yeah, so I think that, you know, I mean, I'd have to look at it after the first few months in office and see what we really need to do, if we need to increase anything, and try to find a way that it doesn't affect the people that much in town. So, you know, I'm serious about this campaign. I'm serious about running for mayor. I'm not taking or haven't taken any funds. I have very few signs out. I feel the people in town know me. I'm not going to go and knock on your door and tell you that I'm going to do something just to put a sign in your yard. Signs don't vote anyway. You know, I've run organizations before with no problems. I ran $100 million projects in the oil field without a college degree, and worked for everybody who had college degrees. So, you know, experience means a lot. I know education does too, but experience means a lot, and I think I have the experience to do what needs to be done here. I won't take a salary. As my sign says, if you can see on it, it says service before self, and that's always been my motto. It was a motto when I was in the military, that you help others before yourself, and by me doing the last 15 years serving these veteran organizations for no pay, I feel that trying to help the town out would be counterproductive if I took the money. I think they could use, in 2 years, it would be $42,000. And I think the town could use that in the general fund more than, you know, me taking it and just not needing it. I mean, I'm not rich, but I'm self-sufficient, and I don't need anybody's money, so I'd do it for the town. I'd just do it to try to move this town forward. I'd, you know, like the help of everybody in town, and you know, if you see fit to vote for me, fine. I'd appreciate it. Once again, I'm Gary Acosta, running for Lockport Mayor. November 8th, the date. Please vote. If you aren't registered, I think you still have a couple of days to register. It's an important thing. Voting's one thing that really makes a difference in your life, whether you know it or not. You decide on what happens in this country by your vote. You decide what happens in this town by your vote. So if you neglect to vote, if you think, well, it's not worth it, I'll just stay home, you're wrong. Get in there and express your opinion. Go in there and pull the lever, and hopefully you'll pull it for me.